Nothing. That's it. That's it. Creativity is gone.
Well, that sucks because now nobody gets to hear you sing Monday, Monday.
Ba-da, ba-da-da-da. Everyone, what do you mean? Oh.
You son of a bitch.
Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women. Come with me if you want to live.
Good morning, Valhalla.
Got the power!
Yo, man, it's cool. It's cool, man. It's
Go and tuck and roll. Psycho Dwarf 9.
Spartans! What is your profession?
No kings. That's right, baby. That's right. You heard it here first. Holy shit. After the crazy weekend we had, we still don't have a king in this country. We haven't since 1776. It's amazing that we celebrated this today or the other day instead of July 4th, because, July 4th is when we celebrate our independence from tyranny. And, yeah. Okay. So yeah, so crazy. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Huh? We're going to talk about sci-fi today. We're not going to talk about bullshit. Yeah, no kings in 1776. That's right. Keely Chow knows what's going on. Dadega says, I am your king. Good morning. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, Zero? Good morning. How are you? I know you guys didn't have any, anti-tyranny protests in your neck of the woods. Otherwise, everybody would have gone to jail. But and all their money would have been taken away, and all their bank accounts would have been frozen. And I'm sorry. I can't help myself this morning. It's just one of those things. But yeah,
you're not sorry, and you can help yourself, but you choose not to. Good morning, everybody. That's right. This mother Canucker is back one more time. It's a Monday morning. It's Halloween season.
Monday.
Yeah, sorry. You didn't get no theme song this morning. It's nope, that's it. So
that's the way you do it. Anthony, You stay home and you play Resident Evil 4. The original Resident Evil 4 or the remake Resident Evil 4? You let us know. Let us know which one's your cup of tea, which one you like. What's up, Zippy? What's going on? Can I call you Zippy? Since it's Zippy D, Zippy, we'll call you Zippy. There is no good in morning grumpy cat mode. I'm sorry. Grab some coffee. Have some laughs. We're going to talk some sci-fi this morning. That's what we're going to talk about. We're not going to talk about politics. We're going to talk about the best sci-fi TV shows, because you know what? In like less than 2 weeks, it is Loki's birthday. And on the 30th, and I want to talk some sci-fi and some things and have some fun. The remakes of RE4 slaps. Does that mean it's good? Slaps? I guess I don't know the youngin terminology anymore because I'm old.
I think. Well, last week he used the term lit, which still blows my mind. I think slaps is a good thing.
Okay, yeah, I would agree. I like the remake. I thought the remake was great. I thought it held to the original, and I thought it was great. So, Halloween is my birthday. My birthday is the day before, so I was born on Devil's Night on October 30th. The reason why it's called Devil's Night is because everyone in Detroit decided to burn it down on multiple years on the 30th of October, the night before Halloween.
So your birthday is the 30th.
Yes.
That's a Thursday. Are you going to do a special show on Thursday or not?
I don't know. I might just come on and hang out and talk fun stuff. And I know I don't want to talk any drama or anything bad, and we're not going to talk about anything bad this morning. In fact, let me pull up the list. I do not know if we're going to get through this list this morning.
I honestly don't think we are. I would guess we're probably getting through maybe 10. So just a heads up, Zero's birthday falls on a Monday this year.
Oh, really?
I'm just not going to tell you what day it is.
Why not?
Will we be doing something special? No, it's just going to be a Monday.
I just did. Why not? I tell everybody. At least give everybody an idea. That way they can come on and hang out when,
Okay, it's next month.
Next month.
And it is a Monday, so that limits you to 4 days. So tune in every day for Loki's show and find out which one it is. And that includes Wednesdays and Fridays. Because this son of a bitch deserves it. Speaking of slaps, I do want to throw this out there really quick. Rest in peace to Sam Rivers, because say what you will about the band, I don't give a shit. Those musicians made killer music, and Sam Rivers will be missed. So hats off to you, my friend. Slap that bass in heaven, brother.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. God, we're losing too many. We just lost Ace. We lost Ace last week.
Yeah.
So, Kiss will never be Kiss ever again. Not that they were, could go on tour like AC/DC when they're old and gray. So, I don't know. I'm in my Halloween mood, but I want to talk some sci-fi. So let's talk sci-fi. Let me get the list up.
We'll do some sci-fi. It's a big list. I honestly don't
list.
think we're getting
it's a big
through
list. We're gonna start. That's better. We're gonna start with the Orville. Smash or pass?
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it? Really?
Okay. I do this. I got to put a disclaimer up here. You're going to be hearing this a lot. Zero has never seen the Orville, but
you need to watch the Orville. I mean, just the first episode alone, you need to watch the Orville and decide, because we no longer need to fear the banana.
No. But based on everything that I've heard from everyone I know, they prefer the Orville over pretty much anything else sci-fi that comes out these days.
Current day Trek, yes. Orville is better than current day Trek. It's not perfect, but it definitely was. It definitely is better than current day Trek. First 2 seasons were good. Let us know, guys. Let us know if you liked it or not. I like it for the most part. I love the first 2 seasons, and then we get into season 3. Season 3 was okay, but there was some just stuff that was up its own ass that I wasn't, overly fond of. But overall, I liked it. It's good. It's Seth MacFarlane's vision of what Star Trek should be, and I'm gonna.
It's his dream baby, really.
Yeah, it's his dream baby.
Take Rotten Tomato scores for what they are, but 90% of audience members would seem to agree with you. Is it still going? Are they still making new episodes?
You don't know. It's possible. He's fighting Disney right now, trying to get another season.
Oh. Disney's probably telling him to get in the back of the line already.
That's right. Adaga's 7 out of 10. I do know that Adaga, one of your top shows, is in the top 20. I'll give you that. So once I've already looked at this whole list. And yeah, Under the Dome. Did you ever watch that?
Nope.
Neither did I. So we're going to skip that.
All right.
I don't know why the Jetsons is on here. Astro Boy, Thunderbirds. Did you ever watch Thunderbirds when you were a kid?
Yeah, I did watch a lot of Thunderbirds when I was a kid, and it used to blow my mind how they did all that puppet work and shit like that. I thought it was pretty good,
For a puppet show, make Muppets great again. Good show.
For a puppet show, it was really good. And I remember when it was catching fire during the rebirth around here in the early to mid 90s. There were Thunderbirds action figures and ships and, all those kind of toys. They were all over the place. I never got in on it, but I did enjoy the show.
Decon the Rat. Yes, absolutely. Anthony said, I've watched it. Penny says Under the Dome was good. Okay.
All right.
I will check it out. I know it was something my parents watched for a while. So, Thunderbird, 7 out of 10. Adaga.
7 out of 10 again. Adaga, are you working for IGN? I'm seeing a lot of 7 out of 10s here.
Grimm? Did you watch Grimm?
I did not. Now, my question is,
either.
Why are they specifically signaling out season 4?
I don't know. I really don't.
Singling.
Maybe they wanted a better score right here.
Maybe.
So, I don't know. I never watched Grimm. Never got into it. Mork and Mindy.
Mork and Mindy. Ugh. A few episodes here and there. Obviously, that was slightly before my time, and it was not running actively in syndication by the time I came around. So, that one kind of flew over my head, but, it's Robin Williams. You can't go wrong with that anyway.
And guys, if you are like Penny is, Grimm was really good, Loki. I will check it out. I will. There's stuff that's on my backlog already, but I will check this out. I loved Mork and Mindy when I was a kid. Unlike Zero, I saw it a lot. I guess the difference between living in podunk maple syrup town versus living in Texas, they had Mork and Mindy on all the time. So I got to see Mork and Mindy. Nanu, motherfucker.
What year did that come out?
God, it was 70s, wasn't it?
Set in the 70s. I thought it was a little bit later than that, though.
Was it in the 80s? It might have been early 80s.
Well, because
Late 70s, early 80s, somewhere around there.
Robin Williams is young, but I mean, he's still a grown ass man in that show. So who knows?
Yeah, but this was early. I don't know.
Ah.
I loved it. Fuck this whole show right here. Alf.
I'm going to say right now, the episodes I saw of Alf, I enjoyed them. So
no, you can't. Oh my God, stop.
Yo.
No.
Hey,
No,
I'll tell you what though, that Alf 2-part Christmas special, that was good. That was really good. Don't
let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. We're going with the Mexican Iron Man list of sci-fi shows, and in the Mexican Iron list of sci-fi shows, Alf does not exist.
This rating system is biased then.
Alf, 2 out of 10. Thank you, Adega. Thank you. Adega's on a roll, man. Adega, you are on a roll. Planet of the Apes. I never watched the series.
You know, for the longest time, I didn't even know there was a series. I thought there was just like 17 movies.
It's got Roddy McDowall in it.
I like Roddy McDowall, but yeah, I never knew the series existed.
The Outer Limits. Starring Kevin Conway.
Kevin Conway. I almost said Kevin Conroy. It'd be cool if he was in that.
But I have a feeling the Outer Limits is going to be on here a couple of times.
Probably.
Killjoys, never watched it.
Teen Mom.
Nope.
Are you serious?
B. Okay, this is for V, the final battle. I don't know why this is on here, considering it's a miniseries. The Outer Limits. Adega gives a 9 out of 10. Thank you, Adega. The Outer Limits. We control everything you see and hear. We control the vertical, the horizontal. I love the Outer Limits. So,
all right.
But we'll hit the Outer Limits again. I know we are. Sure B, Final Battle. Gets. I love B. So Mark Singer is great in this. I'm sure we'll hit it again. That's not the series though. Millennium with Lance Hendrickson.
Damn, that one also. It was one of those ones I heard about, but it just flew completely over my head.
Greetings, program. How are you doing, Daryl? I can't wait to see you, brother. I'm going to go see Daryl at the end of this week. So
really, Daryl.
Well, not just Daryl, but Daryl and Arwen and Arlena and Dave Bob and Mrs. Dave Bob and Classic. If Classic comes out, we'll get to see him, and I don't know who else. But Scott Westbrook. Scott Westbrook's supposed to be there. It's going to be good to see everybody and hang out. Logan's Run is not a TV series.
So
we're skipping that. Sequest. Who doesn't have a picture? It doesn't even have a picture. Oh my God. Sequest, TSV. Wow. I liked this when it was on. It's not something I've gone back and watched like Stargate or Star Trek or anything, but I liked this when it was on. It had, Roy Schneider and Jonathan Brandis. Jonathan Brandis was a big name back in the day. He did a couple of things, including work with a certain karate genius that beat the shit out of Bruce Lee. Take that, Snowdub.
Zing! Sequest gets a 6 out of 10 from Odega. Jesus Christ, where is my mouse?
It's the second season.
Second.
I know they eventually went with Michael Ironside as the captain of the submersible instead of Roy Schneider, but I don't know. I like the original.
Schneider, Loki. Schneider,
whatever.
I never saw Sequest though. I remember that was running.
They did? TV. They had a Logan Run series? Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't know that. I'll have to look for that.
That's weird. I only ever saw the movie. You can choose to live. Yeah, I only ever saw the movie. That was it.
I like Millennium, but it's more of a supernatural thriller than sci-fi. Yeah, this list isn't exactly like...
Well, I mean, that's the thing with sci-fi, though, because, I mean, it's space, it's out there. You can always blur the lines between sci-fi and supernatural. I mean, supernatural, you can just boil that down to something we just can't explain. And there's a lot out there we can't explain.
Almost Human.
Never saw that either.
Okay. Let's see.
That looks new enough to be around the timeline when I just kind of gave up on watching TV altogether.
Terra Nova.
Jesus, never
No?
saw that either. Nope.
Sanctuary.
Nope.
Dark Angel. I know you saw Dark Angel. Jessica Alba. Holy shit.
I've seen a few episodes of Dark Angel.
Okay.
That's as far as my knowledge goes.
A genetically enhanced superhuman prototype, Max, who as a child escaped from a covert government military facility along with 11 more. Oh, I don't want to do that. That sucks. Let's go back. There we go.
Yeah, you have to go down to, there you go.
I don't want to hit more. Yeah.
Would you like to know
just
more?
to read the rest of the synopsis? That sucks. Would you like to know more? No, I don't care. Lex.
Jesus Christ. You know what?
Lex had lots of sex.
Lex had, was it the series premiere where it had like the blue haired chick instead, and she was like naked in the shower and shit like that? Or was that like a one-off?
I think that was a one-off.
It might have been, but anyway, I remember both of those. No reason why. But yes, I did see a few episodes of Lex.
Lex was good. I liked Farscape better. Farscape was on at the same time, so I was like a Farscape guy. I don't know why that's weird. I did the same thing with Babylon 5 because Stargate or Star Trek DS9 was on. I was more of a DS9 fan than a Babylon 5 fan, so I watched DS9 instead of Babylon 5. So I watched a lot of Farscape. I didn't watch a lot of Lex, but Lex was good. It was a good show.
Yeah, it was all right.
Kept me entertained. I would tune in, every once in a while and be like, I have no idea who these people are, what's going on.
Well, that was the thing too, because I mean, like in the late 80s, early 90s through on to, like 2000, sci-fi fans were heavily spoiled for choice. I mean, we had like 3-4 Star Treks going at once. We had Lex, we had, Third Rock from the Sun, all the sitcoms and all of those, other shows that just flew right under the radar. So yeah, there was a lot going on.
Gun Money says, didn't really watch Third Rock from the Sun. I watched, I think, the first 2 seasons, and then it was something that my parents watched that I didn't watch. So I don't know.
Yeah. I watched a few episodes here and there. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I mean, it wasn't really my cup of tea, but
Keely's like, Terra Nova's a 9 out of 10. We're getting there, Dago. We're getting there. We're getting to Andromeda. Give me just a second.
I'm surprised we've made it this far through the list already.
Andromeda. Set in deep space, the series revolves around the adventures of Dylan Hunt, captain of the Andromeda Ascendant, his crew, and that's all we get because I'm not clicking fucking more. Kevin Sorbo, Lisa Ryder, Keith Hamilton Cobb, and Laura Bertram. This was a little corny. It was kind of like Hercules in space, but that's because of this guy right here. But it was something I could watch. It was watchable. So was Third Rock. Third Rock was funny, at least. I mean, it was much better than the, crap we get today. Hercules in space. I liked Hercules, the Legendary Journeys. I was like, I was a kid growing up. I liked that. I remember watching, in fact, I remember the first time I made out with a chick was on a couch in her dad's house watching Hercules in the Underworld with Kevin Sorbo. So it was before the series started. It was before Hercules, the Legendary Journeys, because they made like 5 TV movies, right? So they didn't just have like, a premiere that started everything. They had like 5 premieres. And then we went into the television series. Then it got picked up as a TV series. So I don't know. Andromeda, yes, no.
Yeah, I never saw it.
You never watched Andromeda? Okay, we got to get Zero to watch Andromeda.
Oh my God, how big is this friggin' backlog gonna be, guys? Jesus,
it's gonna be big. 4,400?
Nope.
Okay. Battlestar Galactica original series. Synopsis. In the 7th millennium AD, Galactica is the only surviving battleship after attack by the evil Cylons. Click more here for more information. No, we're not going to. As the last and final ship, Galactica must get to Earth to save its civilization so that it can integrate with the people on Earth who are stuck in the 80s. Okay, original series, yes, no. Cylons, by your command. Yes, no, maybe so.
Never saw it. Oh man!
Give me your card. Give me your I'm a cool kid card.
I told you you're going to be hearing that a lot. And it's funny because I said this before. I don't know why you're always surprised. I am the least qualified to be here. Everybody, y'all know I don't watch shit. I don't know why that's always a shock.
The original Battlestar Galactica is effing great. It is great. It's one of the best. It's one of the best shows from that era. I love it. I absolutely love it. Except for 1980. 1980 was a punishment, yes. As I get into the, they got to Earth and they're stuck in the 80s. I'm not kidding. That's why we had Galactica 1980. Yeah. Who actually had the guy who would go on to be John Crichton's dad in it. That's like, when I saw that, I was like, yeah, he's from Galactica 1980. Yeah, from Farscape. Anyway, yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm a big nerd. Okay, Knight Rider. Dun 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 dun. Kit, we've got to get to the thing and jump it in the car with the turbo mode.
Get to the thing. So activate those fast engine mode thingies and speak to me. Yeah. Okay, Knight Rider was cool. And shout out to William Daniels as Kit, because that was awesome. Everybody wanted to drive Knight Rider back then. Hell, I still want to drive it now. There's no way around that.
Oh no, I would kill for a Trans Am that looked that good. Mm-hmm. And oh man, 80s Trans Am that looked that good.
Yeah.
And now Knight Rider sucked hemorrhoids. Dean Krantz. Wow.
All right.
Dean definitely didn't like Knight Rider. I remember when they tried to reboot Knight Rider. They tried to reboot Knight Rider 3 times. There was the TV movie where they were going to make Kit into one of the new Trans Ams. There was the multi-car series. A lot of people don't know about that. There was only like half a season of that where they had multiple cars that had different abilities that Kit had, but none of them had all the abilities Kit had. And then there was the big remake when they did the Ford Shelby Cobra Kit. And yeah, and he was like Michael Knight's kid. Good morning, Loki and Zeropium. Skull brother. Good morning, Jedi. How are you doing? We are talking sci-fi.
We're doing
sci-fi TV this morning. Give us some time. Okay, I'm going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a 7. I love Knight Rider as a kid. I love watching Knight Rider, and not so much when I'm older, but yeah, I can't go back and watch this shit again.
It is what it is. Yeah, because I mean, we've
I think I had like the Columbia House collection of this at one point, and I sold it to a pawn shop for like $5. Yes, the entire series on VHS for $5 because I wanted to get high, so high. Don't do that anymore. That's why I have stuff instead of selling all my stuff. Good comeback for me. Bad comeback for the pawn shops. Land of the Lost.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Okay. War of the Worlds.
Nope.
Are you serious?
Yep. We're gonna be flying through this.
The series was good. The series was good. Thank you again, Jedi. This one's just for you, brother. A little skull and tug and roll to get your morning going. Space Above and Beyond.
No picture for that one either.
We actually reviewed this show on this channel. So if you want to go into your search bars and look up Space Above and Beyond for this channel, you will get an entire review of Space Above and Beyond on this channel.
All right.
All right. All right.
All right. All right. But
Even
Space
as
Above and
David
Beyond.
Duchovny in it for one episode as a android, because he was doing X-Files at the time for Fox, and they like to throw him surprise guests into stuff that was bombing so that they could possibly get the more eyes on the show. So yeah, this was another Fox fucked up, because this could have gone on for like 4 or 5 seasons and Fox fucked it up. Aeon Flux.
Never saw that either.
Middleman.
Don't even know what that is.
Star Trek Enterprise. We're not talking about Star Trek this morning, so we're just going to skip right past that.
We've honestly done Trek to death. I mean, everybody knows how we feel about it.
Altered Carbon.
I was interested in that, but I never got around to watching it.
Okay. More than 300 years in the future, society has been transformed by new technology, leading to human bodies being interchangeable.
Oh, well, that sounds gay already. Never mind.
I wonder where that came from. Electric Dreams. I've never even heard of this shit. 10-episode science fiction anthology series that journeys into unique worlds beyond the reach of blank. Steve Buscemi is in this. Is that Steve Buscemi in the picture?
I don't think so.
He looks a little freaky.
Yeah. Well, Steve Buscemi and Bryan Cranston. I mean, that's,
Terrence Howard too.
Terrence Howard. That's a positive, at least.
Yeah. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, danger. This is what Jedi Lost in Space covers all the time over on his channel. The Robinsons. Let's talk about the Robinsons for a minute, because I know you've seen Lost in Space. Oh, you fuck boy. You haven't seen Lost in Space? Are you serious?
One or two. One or two, that's it.
Oh, the humanity.
Yep. It's going to be an easy day at work this morning.
Been hanging for over 5 years. 61 months as a member. 61 months. Thank you, my friend, so very much. Thank you, Dave Bob, and all of you others that are members, that have been members for such a long time. Thank you. I do not deserve the awesome people that hang out and subscribe to the show. Thank you. Especially when we do nonsense like this, because yeah.
Well, anytime I'm on is just nonsense anyway. So,
well, I know what Dave Bob wants this morning. We'll give you what you want, brother, and that's co-eds and sleeping bags. Skull! And Dega got his in 61 months. Same day, Bob. Thank you guys, both of you, so very much. Let the cheerleaders and sleeping bags flow. And Penny, Sci-Fi are my jam. Mom called me her astronaut. That's so cool.
Astronaut.
Astronaut.
Did she, Penny, was it astronaut or astronut that she called you, Penny? Anyway, that's awesome.
Okay. Lost in Space. Lost in Space, the reboot. I didn't like it. Just saying.
Never saw it.
That first season was so difficult to get through because Will's mom is such an absolute bitch.
Like a Karen kind of bitch?
Oh, dude, it's so bad. It's like, so in the original show, obviously the Robinsons are led by the father. He's the big brain scientist. Maureen is too, but it's like like everybody is super smart in the Robinson family.
Mhm.
And she was an absolute bitch to her husband, and he wasn't a scientist. So he's like a military guy, and he's doing things she doesn't like. So she's like, I'm going to take the children and move to another planet. And I'm like, God,
Great.
Bio command. What? BSG. Didn't catch the BSG time. What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Who knows?
I did not like this. I didn't. So I know some people loved it. Some people liked it. I had such a hard time getting through the first season that I haven't gone back and rewatched it. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Series? No. I mean, movie, yeah, obviously I've seen that, but I never saw the series. It was one of those things where I saw the movie and then it wasn't until after that fact I found out there was an actual series for it beforehand.
Buck Rogers in the 25th century.
I was, yeah, before my time.
Really? You never watched Buck Rogers?
No.
Dude, Buck Rogers was so cool back in the bitty golly, Zero.
See? Right over my head.
I know it gets better. I know it does. I know that Lost in Space gets better. It's just very difficult for me to get through that first season because she is such a bitch to her husband. I'm just like, ugh. I have such a hard time going back and rewatching it because and just everything they did with Penny and all of it is just, it's very difficult to watch that first season again. I know it gets better. I kept watching it. But God, that his wife is just a bitch.
Just insufferable all around.
I love this because it had 70s hotties in it. If you watch the first episode again, the intro is so different. Like, I mean, you basically got like big titty 70s chicks. Like,
I can
like
see why you
crawling
like
around
that.
on their hands and knees, and you're like, oh. I remember when my dad got this on DVD when it first came out on DVD, and he started watching it again, and all these girls are like crawling all over in the intro, and they're on their hands and knees, and my mom flipping out and being like, that's why you wanted to watch this, Jimmy. And me going, this is why Dad wanted to watch this.
Dad, I want to borrow this later in my room.
Mm-hmm.
No way, son. You're going to make my tape stick together.
Jedi Master says, Loki, I have the box set of this. Hell yes. I have the box set of this too. I love this. So
Cool.
did Buck want to get lost in space? I probably. I know that the intro to this, when it's like, you know, when he's taking off and he's in the ship, and it's like the intro later where it's like dun 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 dun, reminded me so much of Farscape because of the shuttle that Buck's in and the shuttle that John Crichton is in, and him going, I got lost in a wormhole and got sent to the other side of the galaxy, whereas Buck was frozen in his and went through time. And I love this show. So this is probably the reason why I kept watching Farscape and gave Farscape more of a chance than I probably should have because of Buck Rogers. I really enjoyed it. I'm not doing Star Wars.
Nope.
Even though I like the majority of this show until it gets to the Netflix season. Once it left Cartoon Network, I don't like it. So the Netflix season, the Lost episodes, I didn't think were that great. And then the last season, I think sucked ass under Disney, but whatever. Alien Nation.
Never saw it.
Okay. Stargate SGU.
Never saw it.
Are you fucking serious? Okay, Robert Carlyle is great in this show. This is Robert Carlyle's show. Okay, it doesn't matter who the hell else is in it. This is Robert Carlyle's show. Led by the brilliant scientist, Dr. Nicholas Rush, Robert Carlyle, a band of civilians and soldiers faces a whole new world. More. Anyway, they get stuck in another galaxy. So they are on the other side of the known universe, stuck on a ship that is failing. That ship is tens of thousands of years old. It has spent all that time going from one side of the universe to the other side, and they get stuck on that ship on the other side of the known universe with no way home. I liked it. Really good show. If you haven't watched it, if you're a Stargate fan, check it out. It does end on a cliffhanger because they got shut down. So I'll give you that. Defiance. Did you watch Defiance?
Nope.
Warehouse 13.
Nope.
Anybody else like Warehouse 13? I liked Warehouse 13. I thought it was good. Dark Matter.
Nope.
Seriously? You didn't watch Dark Matter? Are you fucking kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
When crew members working on a derelict spaceship awaken from stasis, they have no memory of who they are. Adega knows who made this. Very good show.
Adega knows everybody.
Adega does know everybody. He's a Dark Matter 9 out of 10. Why is Dark Matter important? Joe Malozzi helped do this and produce it. So he worked on Stargate. He worked on this. Absolutely wonderful guy. Knows his sci-fi. Loves his sci-fi. Absolute shout out to him. If you're not following him over on the X's, get your ass over on the X and follow Joe Malozzi. Absolutely wonderful guy. Loves to talk sci-fi and fan stuff. Red Dwarf. A lot of people loved Red Dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me you're not a sci-fi fan without telling me you're a sci-fi fan by saying you didn't watch Red Dwarf.
I didn't watch Red Dwarf.
It's a fun show. It's a fun
Okay.
show. It's not like you have to. I'm not going to damn you for not watching.
Let me clarify that one. I watched a few episodes of Red Dwarf because when I was in high school, all my friends were nuts about it. So we would collectively watch a few here and there. So yeah.
Zero hadn't seen nothing.
I keep telling y'all, you always act surprised. I don't know why shit's not getting in.
Boys from the Dwarf. Well, that's what makes this interesting.
Yeah. MST3K, yes. That's actually one of the ones I have seen all the way through. Every single one.
Yes. Even the newer ones?
The newer ones, I think I watched maybe the first 2 or 3 episodes, and then I kind of just had a falling off with it.
I didn't like the redhead chick. And I usually like her in what she's in, but she was absolutely just annoying as shit in the reboot.
Yeah, it just wasn't my cup of maple
Everybody
syrup.
seems to love the original though. I love the original. I love both of the guys too. Both of the guys were great. I think that both of the guys were great. Everything about the show was great.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it just constantly reminds you to not take shit too seriously and learn to have a good effing time once in a while. That's,
Apparently they don't have TVs in Canada.
All y'all ragging on Canada, blow me.
Oh my God. All right. So, yes, totally yes, guys. If you haven't seen this, watch it. We're actually like halfway through.
We're almost halfway. Time is running out.
We'll finish it up next week. I know that. Falling Skies. The first, okay, so you need to at least watch the first, I think, season or 2 seasons of this. Why? Because it is absolutely resistance takes on aliens. Aliens have hit the earth. They won. They took over. End of discussion. But there are pockets of humanity that are still alive that are actively going out and like hit and running and terrorizing the aliens. I thought this was ingenious. It gets carried away with itself later because you start to have alien hybrid babies and super powered weird shit. And I'm just like, no. About the time they get reinforcements and start taking the earth back is when I'm like, okay, you guys have lost me. But the original idea, this like hit and run campaign against aliens, I really liked it because it was, you're bringing together a whole bunch of people. Some people have absolutely no military background. Some people do. and you've got a resistance movement that are fighting off the aliens. And the aliens want Earth. So I thought it was good in the beginning, first couple of seasons, then it got weird. Great series, Falling Skies. So you didn't watch it?
Nope.
What is Canada? Canada isn't even a real country anyway, but at least Justin Trudeau, aka Justin Castro, isn't in charge anymore. You guys are going to be busting Zero's balls and he's going to get all irritated and be like, I'm out. Fuck y'all.
I'm not going to get irritated. You just don't want me firing back, do you?
Continuum.
Shit. Maybe 1 or 2 episodes.
I don't watch any. So I don't know. Guys, let us know in the chat. Let us know whether you like Continuum. $6 Million Man.
Again, maybe 1 or 2.
You didn't watch. See, I watched this and I watched Bionic Woman when I was growing up, and the TV movies. The TV movies are what brought me back and wanted me to get more of the more $1 Million Man and Bionic Woman. So Adega gives Continuum a 9 out of 10. Does that mean we have to watch it?
I don't know.
Another Canadian show. $6 Million Man, 8 out of 10. I loved the $6 Million Man and Bionic Woman. Absolutely. He had super sight. She had super hearing. And yeah, and the movies were cool too because they got together in the movies.
But no one had super speech. Damn.
No, I think his son had a laser eye though.
Oh.
So he has a son and his son gets in an accident just like he does. And he gets a laser eye. So what's funny about that is they did the big trope of like, I wish I had powers like you, Dad. I wish I could run super fast and I had super strength. And then he gets in the accident and he's like, screw all this. I don't want any of this. I don't want the fast legs. I don't want the super speed. I don't want the strength. I don't want the laser beam eye. I don't want any of this bullshit. So yeah, it was funny. Yeah, accident-prone family. No shit. No shit. It's always something with them, too. Okay, Better Off Ted. Never saw it.
Never saw it.
Timeless.
Never saw it.
Never saw it. Now and Again. No picture.
Never saw it.
Middle-aged insurance exec Michael Weissman finds himself dead, then gets involved in a secret government experiment that required his brain. No! B. Another miniseries. B for Victory.
That's the series they're rating then, right? Not that.
No, this is the miniseries.
Oh, that's the miniseries.
This is the miniseries, and then they have B, the finale, because this doesn't have what's his name in it. And he was big in the series, so that's got to be the miniseries. Cowboy Bebop.
I know Brandon's gonna yell at me. Nope, never saw it.
Sliders.
Oh.
Quinn Mallory has a problem. He's discovered a way to travel to alternate dimensions. So what's the issue? He gets stuck there. Mm-hmm. And it has John Rhys Davies in it. That was an immediate yes for me back in the day. No?
Original V was 8 out of 10. V8. Now I got a craving for V8 and vodka. All right.
V8 and vodka, we can do that.
We can do that. Anyway, Sliders. No, never saw that one either.
Are you fucking serious? This was great. I loved growing up. I loved watching this growing up. It really was great.
Well, all right.
Dollhouse.
You know what? I tried to get into that when it was new, but I don't think I made it past maybe like the 4th or 5th episode.
This was a must for me because of this woman right here. So this was my dream waifu growing up. I first saw her over on True Lies. So True Lies, the movie. This is Arnold's daughter in True Lies.
Dinah, jump! I will catch you.
I will catch you. Dinah, jump! I'm here. She would go on to be Faith in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and was in Dollhouse, and is an absolute fucking 10 in Dollhouse. If you haven't seen Dollhouse, check it out. But this was the entire reason why I watched Dollhouse, was this chick right here. She was my dream waifu back in the day.
Did you ever play her game called Wet? That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm serious. She voiced a character in a game called Wet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway. All right. Space, 1999. Never saw it.
Give me your damn geek card right now.
All right. There you go. Here it is. Geek card. Bye-bye. Gone.
Stargate Atlantis.
I don't even have to say anything anymore. I'll just put myself on.
You didn't watch Stargate Atlantis? No,
I did not. Nope. I know it's got Robert Picardo in it and all that, but no, I never saw it. I started.
He's an absolute prick on that show, so it's not like he.
Yeah,
and he's only in one season.
Yeah,
he's only in one season. He's in the last season. Go ahead. Sorry,
I forgot what I was going to say. No, I started one of the series. When it
Stargate SG-1.
It might have been. I'm not too sure. And then Netflix got rid of it, and then it never came back. So that was left unfinished.
Me and my monkey, you are welcome. Zero is fired. You are fired.
You know what? That's cool. Peace, everybody. I'm out.
Caprica. Did you watch Caprica?
Nope.
Colony?
Nope.
Stargate SG-1.
That was probably the one I started.
So Amanda Tapping, Michael Shanks, Christopher Judge, and Richard Dean Anderson. MacGyver.
Yes, SG-1 was the one.
Okay.
That I started, because I remember, what's his name? The guy on the left, Teal or whatever.
Teal'c.
Yeah. Teal'c.
Indeed.
Yes. Yes, that's the one I never got to finish. So I at least made an attempt at that one.
A team of explorers made up of soldiers and scientists travels through a Stargate, an ancient portal to other planets. More. Would you like to know more? Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles.
That's another tried and tested Fox formula where it just starts to get going and then they just cancel it.
Yep.
So
SG-1 rolls. Yes. 10 out of 10 sci-fi for me. Stargate SG-1.
So yeah, I thought the Sarah Connor Chronicles was good. I thought Brian Austin Green was probably the best character on that show.
Summer Glau came over from Firefly. That's another reason why I was like, okay, I'll give this show a chance.
Yeah, so I remember enjoying it. There were a couple issues I had with the second season when, like resistance fighters were just popping in like every friggin' week. But I thought John Connor's girlfriend was a little bit annoying. I thought Brian Austin's green girlfriend was a little bit annoying. But other than that, I didn't really have too many issues with it. And I don't think that was one of the ones that should have been canceled. But, we're not making money on this. So away you go.
Eureka.
Never saw that.
We're not doing Voyager. The Man in the High Castle.
Nope.
You know what? Everybody was raving about this. Everybody was raving about this show. And I liked the first couple of episodes. And then it became quickly apparent where they were going and what they were doing and how, we are going to present you with this thing where it's like, okay, look how close in America we are today to the way Nazi Germany would be controlling America. And I was just like, you know what? I'm out. I'm out. I'm not doing this again. I'm not dealing with this bullshit. So I liked the way it started. There were some great ideas. I just don't like where it went and what they ended up doing. I'm tired of the let's do a parallel between the way the U.S. is today and the way it would be under Nazi Germany. I'm so sick of this shit. Senses or Sense 8. Nope. I don't even think yeah. Blake 7.
Nope. I like how Rotten Tomatoes doesn't even have a synopsis for this one.
I'm not going to say anything. Wow. The Rain.
Nope.
Max Headroom.
Nope.
Seriously? You didn't watch Max Headroom?
Nope.
You don't remember him?
I know who it is, but again, I never knew there was a series made after it.
When the socialists take over. There's coffee in that nebula. No. Do you know you can get your entire crew killed in the new Voyager game by looking for coffee in a nebula? Yes, you can.
Great.
So no, we're not doing that. What's up, Snacks? Good to see you, brother. Guys, if you haven't, go check out Snacks' channel. Absolutely wonderful. And Gator was in the middle of the All Jester rally this weekend. All Jesters, no Kings. He was there laughing and making fun of all the libtards as they went about their little protest, and he just laughed at them. So Snacks was great. I can't wait to see more Gator owning the libs. How is Max Headroom this high on the list? I don't know. I liked it. It was fun.
Well,
but it wasn't like the best show. So.
It's Rotten Tomatoes. What do you expect?
Has anybody played the Voyager arcade game? Yes, absolutely.
Nope.
The new game, you're going to be able to like decide everything. So, yeah, the All Peasants rally. Anyway, Battle Creek.
Nope.
No. I'm not even going to say the name of that.
That's the one I am proud to say I have not watched Star Trek Discovery, and I never will.
Don't. It's not worth it. I reviewed, I think, the first 2 seasons, and I just couldn't after that. It was so fucking bad. It was so terrible. Farscape.
I did enjoy Farscape. Yes. Hello, Claudia Black. I'm looking at you.
Hello, Claudia Black.
Yeah. So, yeah. Farscape I did enjoy. That was.
I married my Claudia Black. I married my Aaron soon. Absolutely wonderful show. If you haven't seen it, check it out. We have reviewed this on this show too. Classic gives it a 10 out of 10. Adega gives it a 9 out of 10. Penny says yes.
A lot of,
Gigi too.
A lot
of what? Can't hear you. You cut. You muted.
Was Gigi the woman all done up in the body paint and shit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. It's been a while, but I do remember.
Hello, nurse. Farscape is good. So good. Love this show. Wish we'd gotten more. Rick and Morty.
Never saw it.
I love this show, but we're not going to talk about it this morning.
Yeah.
The 100.
Nope.
Torchwood.
Nope.
The Prisoner.
Nope.
All right, we're down to the last 20.
We're almost there. We're
going to
almost
make
there.
it. We're going to make it because we're going to finish this. We are going to finish this morning. Humans.
Nope.
Quantum Leap. Former scientist Sam Beckett finds himself trapped in time due to an experiment gone awry, leaping in the body of black men, guys that dress up in dresses, and other shit. Honestly, all in all, I liked this show growing up. I tried to go back and watch it, and I just couldn't watch the whole thing. But I saw they did a special re-edit of the ending, and I was like, okay, so he got to go home. That's so sweet. You see him come out of the thing, and there's his wife, and he hugs her, and he's like, I'm so happy I'm home. And that's the way they ended it, instead of this Sam Beckett was never heard from again and lost in time forever. I was like, I hated the ending of Quantum Leap. And there is a re-edit out there where they re-edit it and he gets home. And I think that's the way they should have ended it. They did not know they were ending the show like that because they had planned on coming back and tricking you. So they ended the season thinking that they were going to have a chance to come back and do another one. And obviously they didn't. So they just ended it like that. Sam Beckett was never heard from again. Anyway, forced to put right what once went wrong. I like the show.
It was a product of its time. There wasn't really anything wrong with it. I mean, obviously, when you go back and you reference that scene that people are talking about, when he looks in the mirror, he's like, "Oh, I'm retarded." I mean, obviously, that's not going to fly today, but it is what it is.
Adega says Babylon 5 is a 10 out of 10.
Well, I know I'm going to piss a dag off, and I don't even have to say why.
Oh, don't tell me you didn't watch this either. I haven't watched it either. I haven't, so I'm just as guilty.
Really?
This is on my list to start this year. So I'm going to watch Babylon 5 for the first time. I have tried to watch this show before, and I just haven't never been able to get into it. I'm going to try again, and I'm just going to keep watching it. So we're on the third season of a show right now. We should be done with it before November is done with, and I'll start on Babylon 5 as promised.
All right.
As promised.
Well,
okay.
Adega is now giving us both threats because of that, so watch out.
Ugh. No, thank you. B5. Some of the best sci-fi TV. Everybody has always said this show was so great. I'm working on it. I am. Futurama.
I never saw the whole series, but I have seen enough to know it was enjoyable for me. I mean, I was a Billy West fan and Katie Seagal fan, from from Ren and Stimpy and Married with Children. So yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head how many episodes I watched or how many seasons or what happened, but I do remember it was enjoyable while it was around. So yeah.
Okay. Counterpart.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so this is either the original or this is the 80s. I love the Outer Limits. We already talked about it. Whatever was in the earlier one. Outer Limits, yes. Orphan Black.
Nope.
The Twilight Zone. Who hasn't watched The Twilight Zone?
Come on, even I've seen Twilight.
Rod Serling. The Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. Firefly.
Hey, again, looking at you, Fox. Way to F up another one.
Way to F up another one. I loved Firefly. I thought Firefly was great. Get a crew and a star to sailor by, and small crew. 9 out of 10. And a huge fuck up on Fox's part because this show could have gone forever. Fringe.
Nope.
The Expanse.
Nope.
Okay, so I have a love-hate relationship with The Expanse. I could not get into the show when it first came out. I could not do it. I tried. Everybody kept telling me, "Oh my God, Loki, you're missing out. What a good show." And I tried and I tried and I tried. And I couldn't get past the second or the third episode. I don't know what it was, but I just could not stay focused on it was kind of chaotic. I sat down and power watched the first season in a day. Mm-hmm. And I loved it. I once I powered through past the first couple episodes and really got into it and really sunk my teeth into it. Absolutely awesome. I love this show. I do not like what they did to Cass. I absolutely hate it. That is now a non-starter for me. I won't go back and watch it because of what they did with Cass, and what they did with that character. So it's kind of dead to me, I guess. I just can't go back and watch it again. Black Mirror. So many different, it's Black Mirror is very much a Twilight Zone, Outer Limits kind of show where it's like the weekly different things happen. Did you ever watch Black Mirror?
No, that was another one of those things that I kind of had a minute interest in, and then it just fell by the wayside.
You need to watch the Star Trek episode of Black Mirror.
Oh, geez, which one is that?
Okay, so get this. There's this guy he's coming up with basically a hybrid of a VR experience with a holodeck.
Mm-hmm.
So that when you go in, it's like a holodeck. You're in like a holodeck. Now, the screwed up thing he does is he will take like a DNA sample from somebody. And there's a process you have to go through when you go to work for this company. So he'll take the person's DNA and he'll take this mind thing that they did when they got hired on, like an eye test, and put them in the episode, put them in the simulation. So he's got people that work for him in the simulation that he tortures, and they have to play along. So they have to play their part. So when he goes in and he's like, Captain, the starship, yada, yada, yada. It's absolutely screwed up. So watch it. Check it out. Just look up Star Trek episode of Black Mirror. Absolutely
Okay.
great.
All right.
Stranger Things.
I watched the first season and then I just kind of lost interest. I mean, to me, it ended up being a victim of its own hype because everybody I knew was like, oh, dude, you got to watch Stranger Things. You got to watch it. So I watched the first season and I was like, yeah, it's all right. It's not really blowing my balls off or anything. So it is what it is.
I thought the first season was great. The second season wasn't as good. The third season wasn't as good after that. The last season, season 4, really took off because it hit a generation. It hit a different generation. So you had the older generation that was watching this because they were older and they remember the 80s. And then you had a new generation, and you even had songs come up like, the one that Running Up That Hill or whatever the fuck it was. It hit top of the music charts because of this episode, all because of that one season. And Master of Puppets. I got dude, Eddie, my boy Eddie died playing Master of Puppets on top of a Winnebago in the alternate upside down world. Bravo for you. But I don't think the seasons improved. I think they got worse. And they've aged out. I'm sorry. But these kids that are riding around on bikes, they're like fucking almost 30 years old now. Well, stop doing this. You guys are like, yeah, we're going to do a season like every 4 years. There's a reason why this sucks and they've all aged out. Hashtag Eddie lives. Thank you, Adega. Hashtag Eddie lives, because God help me, Eddie lives. Westworld.
No. Never saw it.
First season's great. Everything after that suck balls.
Well, now I have no reason to watch it anyway.
The first season, though, is absolutely worth watching. If you want to watch the seasons after that, it's totally up to you. But I hated them after the first season. But the first season is like a 9 out of 10. Yeah. They did such a freaking good job. All of them did. Even Thandie Newton, who I absolutely hate, did an absolutely awesome job. So you work for a company that has androids that do whatever you want to, right? In this fantasy ass world, where you're so mega rich that you can go to a theme park that is full of androids and basically do whatever you want to them. What does she do? She comes in, takes the meanest, gnarliest dude in the park, has him delivered to her suite in the hotel, and ties him up and has her way with him because he's an android and he can't say no. And he has to do whatever she wants to. I even like Thandie Newton in it. So.
Well, all right.
Lost.
I never saw Lost. I was a little bit interested in it. And then when I found out, what Damon Lindelof did to Prometheus, I said, well, I can't go back and watch a show that he effing created. No, thanks.
Star Trek. Nope. Next Gen.
Nope. All the Star Treks, we've done those.
X-Files.
God damn, what can I say about X-Files? Yes.
9 out of 10. That's what I'm going to say. 9 out of 10. Except for the shit that happened, the last season and it wasn't even a reboot. It was a let's keep the show going for 2 more seasons.
It was a continuation. Yeah, I will admit when David Duchovny left,
Yes,
because
it was on earlier. We went over it real quick earlier. Go ahead.
What was I saying? Yeah, I was binging the whole thing at once. So after David Duchovny left, it took me a little bit to kind of get back into it when what's her name came in and Robert Patrick. Yeah. But once I got going with that again, it was okay. I saw the movies that came out. The only thing X-Files I haven't seen is the new season or whatever.
Same. The stuff that came out recently.
Yeah, but
I
mean, even as a whole, 9 out of 10 easily.
There, so from my understanding, and this could be totally a troll, you never know from me. The new X-Files is supposed to have, what's his name? I can't remember what the hell he's in. I have to look it up. And homegirl that played Mary Jane, but not Mary Jane in the last couple of Spider-Man movies.
I have no idea.
Yeah, her.
Couldn't tell you.
Doctor Who.
Nope.
Battlestar Galactica is the number 1 on this list. This update of the late 1970s series takes a decidedly darker tone as what's left of humankind struggles for survival against, who knows, because we have to hit the more button and we're not going to do that. Starring Edward J. Olmos, Mary McConnell, Katie Sackhoff, and Jamie Bamber. BSG is good, but not number 1. That's why I'm surprised it's number 1 on this list.
This list was all over the place. It really was. Because, I mean, if they were going off of their, critic and audience scores, this list would be in a completely different order.
So, Battlestar Galactica.
Dude, I don't even have to say it.
You didn't watch it.
I've never seen Battlestar Galactica. Nope. Yeah, you facepalm all you want, Picard. I told you.
I can't believe you didn't watch Battlestar Galactica. This was like the hottest show for...
I know, but it was right in the thick of like the 4 friggin' Trek series we had going on. And then by then I was getting burnt out. It's like, okay, Sci-Fi, been there, done that.
Buck Rogers was earlier. We did get Buck Rogers because I talked about it. Just 70s waifus. 70 waifus crawling around in the first episode. Oh. Okay, this is something we have to take care of. This is a problem. You've got to watch. You've got to try it. Try it. I'm gonna try and watch Babylon 5. You've got to try and watch Battlestar Galactica.
I'm not following.
You're like, yeah, great.
Because you know what's gonna happen. Zero's gonna click off this morning and be like, okay, what was I doing? I don't remember. All right.
We should make a new list. What Zero hasn't seen list.
I keep telling you, I don't know why you're all surprised.
Too busy ice fishing and making maple syrup.
Blow me.
That's not a nice thing to say to classics.
Well, I'm not a very nice guy. I don't know why you're always surprised by that either.
I'm hoping to see Classic this weekend when we're in Dallas, Fort Worth, hanging out, doing stuff. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see him hang out. Okay, we're going to get out of here. We're like 15 minutes over.
We've gone over, but we had to finish the list.
I'm going to give the reboot a 9 out of 10. This is how you do a reboot, right? A lot of people didn't like Katie Sackhoff's Starbuck. I think it's great. I thought she was great. I do not like the end of the show, which is why it gets a 9 out of 10. And it does not get a 10 out of 10. The last episode pisses me off. But besides that, Yeah, and we got through the list. 100 sci-fi shows
We made it.
that we either watched or didn't. I'm getting out of here, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the you guys in the member chats, seeing how long you've been here. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Just as many thank yous, Penny, for your 17 months as Adega's 61 or Dave Bob's 61. You guys are absolutely great. Thank you guys. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak Brenda Enter, and we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully we'll be back by then. I think we'll be back by then. We should be back by then.
We'll see.
Take care, everybody. It's what we're going to have to do with you because you haven't watched shit.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.